What if you're pouring your heart into the wrong person? What if this relationship, which feels so intense right now, is just another detour before the right one comes along? That doubt eats away at you. You feel a connection, but something inside you still hesitates. Is this person really meant for you? Or are you just fooling yourself? And even worse, how do you know if the universe is trying to show you that this is the real deal? Or if it's sending you warning signs to get out while you still can? The truth is, the universe always answers, but not always in obvious ways. It gives you hints, little synchronicities, subtle feelings that nudge you towards the right choice. The problem? We often ignore these signs and cling to relationships that, deep down, we already know aren't right for us. But if you pay attention, there are 10 clear signs that the universe truly wants you to be with someone. And today, we're breaking them down one by one. Sign 1. Repeated encounters. Nothing in the universe happens by chance. If you keep running into the same person over and over again, in the most random places, it might be more than just coincidence. It could be fate giving you a nudge. The universe has subtle, and sometimes not so subtle, ways of showing you when a connection is meant to happen. Think about it. How many times have you bumped into this person when you least expected it? A crowded coffee shop, an event you almost skipped, even the grocery store. Like some invisible magnet is pulling you both into the same space. When this kind of encounter keeps happening, pay attention. There's a reason this person keeps showing up in your life. Maybe there's someone you need to meet, someone you need to learn from. Or maybe, just maybe, they're meant to walk a deeper path with you. The next step? Tune into how you feel during these moments. If your heart races, or if a strange sense of familiarity washes over you, that's a strong sign. This connection isn't random. After all, the universe doesn't roll dice. It weaves paths. Sign 2. No pressure to settle. You know that anxiety of wanting to be with someone just because everyone else is already in a relationship? That's a dangerous game, and the universe knows it. If you feel at peace waiting for the right person, without desperation or the urge to force something, it means you're aligned with divine timing. Things happen when they're meant to, and having that inner calm is a sign that real love is on its way, without needing to be shoved down your throat. But heads up, this doesn't mean sitting around waiting for a miracle. The universe works through movement. The difference is that when the right person shows up, you won't feel that suffocating pressure to make it work at any cost. The connection will feel natural. No games, no manipulation, no need to convince, someone to stay. The right love flows effortlessly. No rush, no force. Sign 3. Losing interest in incompatible partners. Suddenly, what used to attract you just doesn't make sense anymore. The people who once caught your eye start to feel empty. And you can't pretend certain behaviors are acceptable anymore. This isn't about being too picky. It's about growth. Your spirit is refining its energy to attract a relationship that truly fulfills you, not just fills space. Think of it like swapping fast food for real, nourishing meals. At first, letting go of old habits might feel tough, but once you experience something better, there's no going back. If you've been naturally drifting away from certain people lately, that's a good sign. The universe is clearing the path for something that aligns with who you truly are, something that feeds your heart and soul. Sign 4. Synchronicities. You think about someone, and minutes later, they text you. You turn on the radio, and that song, the one that holds special meaning for you two, starts playing. You walk past a billboard, and the message feels like it was written just for your love life. Coincidence? The universe doesn't do random. It speaks in signs. These little accidents are actually confirmations that a path is unfolding in front of you. But recognizing synchronicities takes awareness. If you're always distracted or skeptical, you might overlook these valuable messages. So, here's a challenge. Over the next few weeks, pay attention to patterns. If certain numbers, words, or situations keep repeating around a specific person, maybe it's time to take a closer look. Sign 5. Instant recognition. You know that feeling when you meet someone for the first time, but it's like you've known them forever? That unexplainable comfort, that magnetic pull that doesn't even need words. It could be a sign that this soul has crossed your path before, maybe in another life, or through a deeper spiritual connection than you realize. When this happens, there's a real chance this person has a role to play in your growth. But be careful. Not every intense connection is meant to last forever. Some souls come into your life to teach, to transform, and then to leave. The key is knowing the difference between a lesson and a lifelong bond. So pay attention to the energy they bring. Do they lift you up or drain you? Do they make you stronger or leave you feeling unsettled? The universe always leaves clues. Sign 6. Inner peace if you used to feel a constant void, like something was always missing. But now you've found a deep sense of inner peace. That's a powerful sign. Being at peace with yourself is the first step to attracting a healthy relationship. After all, relationships built on the need to fill emotional gaps tend to be more about dependence than true love. So how do you know if this peace is real? Simple. You no longer feel that desperate urge to be in a relationship, nor do you seek someone to save you. Instead, you realize that you're truly okay on your own, and that any love that comes now will be a complement, not a crutch. This state of fulfillment is one of the strongest signs that the universe is preparing someone special for you. Sign 7. Appearing in your dreams. If a certain person keeps showing up in your dreams, especially in a vivid, meaningful way, it could be a sign from the universe. Sometimes your subconscious picks up on things before your rational mind can process them. Dreaming about someone you haven't met yet might be a preview of an important encounter on the horizon. So how do you tell the difference between a random dream and a true sign? The way you feel when you wake up is the key. If the dream felt incredibly real, or if that person leaves a strong impression that lingers throughout the day, pay attention. Your spirit might be preparing you for something that's about to unfold. Sign 8. Letting go of the past. If you've suddenly found yourself able to release a past relationship that once felt impossible to move on from, know that this isn't a coincidence. We often hold on to what's already meant to leave, blocking new opportunities from entering our lives. But the universe works quietly, clearing the path so that the right person can find their way to you. The real test? Noticing whether you've truly learned from the past, or if you're just looking for a replacement. If the feeling of relief and freedom came without bitterness, congratulations. You've opened yourself up to a love that actually aligns with your present. Sign 9. Psychic confirmations. Have you ever had someone tell you they just feel that you're about to meet your soulmate? Or maybe a psychic, tarot reader, or even a highly intuitive friend has mentioned a destined connection. Don't brush these off. Sometimes others can sense what you haven't yet noticed. If predictions or gut feelings about your love life start to repeat around you, take note. The universe communicates in unexpected ways, and listening closely might give you clarity about what's coming next. Sign 10. A past connection. Resurfacing. And what if someone from your past suddenly reappears? After years apart? If the two of you reconnect just when you've both evolved and are ready for something new, it might be a sign that divine timing is at play. The universe may have delayed this meeting so that it could finally happen the right way. If this reunion comes with a deep sense of, now it makes sense, it could be the universe aligning things in your favor, because some paths don't just cross by chance. They were simply waiting for the perfect moment to come together. The universe never leaves questions unanswered. It always sends signs. The problem is, we're often so caught up in our fears and insecurities that we ignore what's right in front of us. If you've noticed these signs in your life, it's time to pay attention. Is this connection a gift from destiny, or just a test to see if you've truly learned to choose what you deserve? Now tell me, out of these 10 signs, Which ones have shown up for you? Share in the comments and see how many others are on this same journey. The universe speaks, but are you listening?